Aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party, as if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No,
inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and with the season in its final month, guys, we're going to see a lot of battles like this one between division rivals with a lot on the line.
Absolutely, Matt. This is the time of the year where the division rivalries really come to the forefront. Both of these clubs are pushing for October, and with how well they know each other, it should be a lot of fun watching them battle it out here in this one.
Adrian Hauser will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Corey Seager waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Corey Seager. First offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. There's one. Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, he's certainly in line for a home run title, but what I love about this guy is the slugging percentage is through the roof. He's leading the league in that category as well. You know, interesting, in spring training, I had a chance to talk to him, and all he told me was, if you want to slug, we'll slug, and he's slugging.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 43 on the year for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play here today, sitting at exactly 100 runs driven in for the year. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Turned on down the line. And a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Three runs already home here. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 Chicago. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
One out, bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went
Well,
out.
guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I got 3 and 0.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ground ball right side. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First offering. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the third baseline. Shaw has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A 1 pitch on its way.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 9.
Daniel Vogelback's next.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 28 home runs and 84 runs batted in. The 1-0. Hiura aboard here at first with nobody out. fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box. Narvaez hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
I got 3-2.
Travis Shaw will be next. Set. Here's the 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score, the runner from third, and he's safe. Time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Adrian Hauser. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Devers gloves it. Marte for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Now here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. And that finds its way through for a base hit. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in is Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
He set the payoff pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. That's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Popped him up. Seager has a play. One away. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind up and the 0-1. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte onto the grass. Well, he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Christian Yelich now. Pitch inside the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm, and he puts this throw right on the money.
Now the 1-0. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The set and the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing? He's down 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Ready with the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him the cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 0. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The Brewers forced to settle for 1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
And the count will be full. To third. Shaw gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Two and one after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Omar Narvaez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now back, the right fielder, Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Narvaez on at first, nobody out. Nope. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Here it is on 3-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Three-two pitch. Swing and a line drive. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He's set. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Eugenio Suarez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 29 homers and 94 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
All 1. 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Just hung in there on that one. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand one. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Alex Bettinger gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 73, Alex.
New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Next up, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, tied at 3. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the AB now. Wind up and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1. Ball 2. Count 2-1.
swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Nero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. So a man at third here with two gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Milwaukee leads 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. sixth about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch. Left side, but well foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Guerrero on second. Contreras at first, one gone. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Two balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
3 and 1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in once again is Teoscar Hernandez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. As a look, now the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two out, bases loaded. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Corey Seager hit down the third baseline. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-1. Here it is. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Brett Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Anderson.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Pause, now the pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the 2-0 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top, 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
Number 20.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, here is Narvaez. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Avisaíl Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Here now is Rafael Devers, who's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Joey Gallo.
Plate now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the 2-1.
Now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Off
Ball,
the
that's
plate,
off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 16.
First offering is he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out, nobody on. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56. Justin Topa.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up is Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch of the AB now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
That's a
2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
The pitch. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. Topa throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Ketel Marte waits on deck. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's in, ball two.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball three.
Teoscar Hernandez will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ohtani over at second. Marte is over at first with one away. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Yelich going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Right.
In now, Corey Seager. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. still only one out in the inning.
Nope, that's
Fastball
down.
just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here it comes. And right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Brewers 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
1.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount on this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelback. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hiura at second with 2 down. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Jason Adam takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 60, Jason Adam.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Outside, 3-0 now. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Brewers 4. So here is Rafael Devers. It was a base hit last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. Next it'll be Joey Gallo, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Now a hard liner towards short. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Again, another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia able to track it down for the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Plate now is Avisail Garcia for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 3.
Avisail Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Adam once a Toronto Blue Jay. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
So 1-1 home. Fouled off. Lifted into center field. Hernandez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The third baseman.
Next to dig in, Travis Shaw flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Tyrone Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Shaw, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to right center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 10-4 the final in this game. Chicago with their 90th win, best in the division. Shohei Ohtani earned his 9th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.